I don't think there's any police officer who's a parent in this city who would appreciate a situation in which their own children are targeted in this fashion, because they recognize the degree to which that undercuts one's life chances.
The officers themselves have to be accountable to their actions, and it's sad because we hear stories all the time when an officer speaks out against this behavior or tries to do something different, he's shunned by the rest of the force, and he's put to the side and eventually kicked out of the force or pushed to the point where he has to resign and leave.
If you take a good hard look at this practice of contact carding, it's not even to say that it's tolerated by high-level police officials. It's actually encouraged. If you're a police officer who has a high degree of respect for the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and if you adhere to an anti-racist worldview, you occupy pariah status within that institution.
And we really have to examine what does our police force stand for and what are the practices. And I really hope that officers who view this or listen to this, they really reflect on their behavior and how much they impact a young person's life, especially a young African Canadian boy's life, when he stops him and says, "What are you doing here? Show me some ID." And when he doesn't have ID, "Oh, what's your name? What's your date of birth?" This and that. Like, there's just real serious impacts to that type of behavior.